It's just a relentless disease. We're in the studio. I'm trying to simplify the stages and isolate them to one symptom instead of, I think before I had 3 or 4 symptoms per stage affecting the phrase, and I think that's too complicated and hard for an audience to follow because I want the phrase to have so much detail that when something deteriorates, it's very noticeable instead of having a phrase and a lot of things affect it. I think it is not as clear. So I'm going to work with the trimmer or try to specify where my hands are and what they're doing, get them to articulate a little bit more so that the trimmer is noticeable. I realized that I'm gonna have to do something I don't want to do. She and a lot of Parkinson's patients have a distortion of their faces at some point, which is hard, but I'm not gonna have to put that in there, I think. So that's rough. She's in good spirits. She's in good spirits. made 3 phrases on 3 different days, and I'm trying to figure out where the natural break them up naturally in a way, and then try to shuffle them around so that it's not, because I tend on certain days I tend to do the same thing over and over again. So if I break it apart, break those 3 phrases from three different days apart and shuffle them around to make one mother phrase, and hopefully that'll be the phrase that gets that you'll see deteriorate throughout the piece, and I'll try to affect it with the symptoms of Parkinson's, see how that works. So this is sort of, I think, because all of these phrases came from either my writing or something that I was thinking that she might be going through internally. This is sort of, hopefully this phrase will tell her story. Some of her life as a young, vibrant woman, some of her struggles with breast cancer.
She had breast cancer?
She has breast cancer too. Yeah. Raising children, being a teacher, all of those things are in there a little bit through gesture and movement, I think. So this is sort of her. This is the Shirley Phrase.
Is it the Shirley Phrase?
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is a phrase you're taking through the stage?
Yeah, I think so. It might have to be a little longer, but I think this is the one I'm going for. Maybe I can, if I need to stretch it out, I will. But I tried to like break all the phrases up into pieces, and then phrase 1 has 3 sections, phrase 2 has 2 sections, phrase 3 has 3 sections, and then move it all around. So we start with 3A, move to A1, back to 3A, 1B, 2A, 2B, 1C, and 3B. And these are just little movement notes so I remember what I'm doing. Because that's, all the phrases are in my body separately. I don't have the muscle memory to put them together, mix them up. That's what I'm doing.
What parts of your body do you feel you're focusing on?
I'm trying to focus more on the detail of the hands, because that's where she first started to, the tremor started in her right hand. So I want to make sure that the hands are really specific so that when the tremor does occur that it's noticeable. Yeah.
Is that what you noticed first?
Yeah. And her walk started to slow down. She didn't really have she just moved a little slower. And she had trouble writing. She's never going to get better. Might slow down, but she's not going to get better.